Hi, welcome, it's Betsy, and I'm very happy to be connecting with you, even if it is in the virtual space. I've missed you. I usually teach on Mondays at Ridgeland and on Wednesdays at Stevenson, and here in the room that we call the Happy Room. So welcome, and let's do a couple practices to really help us get grounded. I think we could use those. These are breath practices that are tried and true for me, and so let's just jump right in. I'm sitting on a blanket that's a thick blanket if you want to sit even in a chair, but if you're sitting on the floor you can roll up a towel. You can sit on a block if you have it, or books even, but just get the hips a little bit higher. You can also put support underneath the outer thighs. And we'll start to get the spine really nice and tall, and you can close the eyes if you'd like, or just soften the gaze and bring your awareness inward. So moving inward and noticing your starting point. Noticing the breath. Noticing if the body's feeling dull or lethargic, or you're energized and maybe even overly active in the mind. Just noticing your start. And we'll jump into a version of bellows breath that's using the arms as we inhale. We reach up and spread fingers nice and wide, and then exhale, draw the hands down, making fists. So it's inhaling up and exhaling down. And the eyes can be closed. There's that nice rhythm to the breath, with a very sort of punctuated inhale and punctuated exhale. We will be working with some pauses today, pausing the breath. And if you're pregnant, or if that makes you lightheaded or dizzy, then that's not your jam. Make sure you just take a long, deep breath instead. Otherwise, we will be pausing the breath, and we will in just a moment. So a few more of these. And this next time we'll inhale, pause at the top of the inhale, stretch up. We're going to exhale 3 times through the mouth as we fold forward. Good, pause and fold all the way forward, even draw the belly into the spine. And then walk up, releasing the breath and bringing the palms to face up. And you can close the eyes or find a soft gaze, but bring your awareness to your palms, noticing any sensation in the palms or in the fingertips. Bring the arms out in front of you. We'll have palms up, but make a fist. Inhale, pause at the top of the inhale, and then draw the elbows back on that pause. So you might be surprised how comfortable it is to pause the breath. And when you are ready to release the breath, you can exhale and just bring the palms to face up. Again, notice the effects of that little practice. Notice any sensations in the palms. And fingertips. You might even notice a little bit of sensation in the cheeks. Maybe even a little bit more of a sense of vitality, that sense of waking up. You can blink your eyes to open. We're going to move right into one of my favorite breaths. It's nicknamed the anti-insanity breath by my wonderful teacher, Kia Miller, and it's one of my go-tos. We'll be placing the left hand in front of the heart, palm facing us, and the right hand on top of that. So I'm doing the opposite of you. The thumbs connect here. We're not touching the chest, but Hands are comfortable distance away. And then we're kind of basically making a straight line with the forearms. And we'll be inhaling and exhaling through the mouth, but adding a pause at the top and the bottom of the breath. So it's inhaling and pause. We'll pause this time for the count of 5. And then exhale and pause for the count of 5. So inhaling for a full inhale and pause for 5. Exhale fully and pause for 5. And now continue to work with the pause that works for you. So if that count of 5 felt like a stretch, find the length of pause that works. And if you feel like you've got room to grow, you can expand that pause longer. Just try to keep it equal at both the top and the bottom of the breath. We're working to extend the pause to as long as it's comfortable. You can close the eyes here, but bring the inward gaze up to the center of the forehead. So a little look up internally. And soften your shoulders. Perhaps working to increase that pause, making it interesting, but not so much that you're gasping to take your next breath. And notice if in that pause, if there's a little sense of gripping, just try to soften that gripping. So it's more a hold, like you're just cupping a butterfly, a little soft hold. Go for a total of 3 minutes here, but you're welcome to continue the breath. If you'd like to go longer, up to 11 minutes, feel free. Go for another 45 seconds. We'll take an inhale together. And pause at the top of the inhale. If you know root lock or mula bandha, you're squeezing mula bandha, lifting up through the crown, tucking the chin in slightly. Nice tall spine. And exhale and release. And now tune in. Noticing the environment you're creating inside. What does the breath feel like now? Do you feel as if you have a little bit more space between the thoughts? more space between you and your challenges. Perhaps a little more clarity. And from this place of more clarity, how would you like to move through your day as you move off your mat? Good. Let's blink our eyes to open. And I encourage you to use this breath practice often. It's one of my favorites. You don't even need to use the hand or the eye position, but just that interrupting our unconscious breath with those pauses can really help shift us. And it's one you can sneak in if you're listening to something that might be challenging, or if you're in an interaction that might be challenging. You can just kind of sneak it in throughout your day, and I encourage you to do that. It's also one that you can end a workout with or end a yoga practice with. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you're feeling a little bit more of a sense of calm. Wishing you all calm, wishing you all peace. Namaste.